Dia de los Muertos is celebrated in Mexico and throughout Latin America on November 1st and November 2nd. In this holiday, we honor our deceased family and friends. In celebration of Dia de los Muertos, we have this felt sugar skull craft available for pickup while supplies last during our pop-up library on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. here at Galena Park. If you can't pick up a craft, that's okay because I'm going to show you how to make one yourself. In order to begin this craft, you will need a couple of materials such as felt, embroidery thread, a needle, and a skull template that you can find online. To begin, you will fold the large piece of felt in half and start cutting out the skull. When you finish, this will give you two pieces that you need. Once you finish cutting out the shape, make sure you trim out the excess so that both shapes match, and you can set it aside, and then we will continue with the eyes. With the eyes, you can also fold the felt in half to cut both eyes out at once, or you can cut out each one individually. Then you will move on to the nose and any other shapes that you want to cut out from the felt so that you can use to embellish your skull. Once you're done cutting out all your shapes, you might want to arrange them on the front of the skull so that you can get an idea where you want to sew them on. You can now get the embroidery thread and decide what colors you want to start with. Here I'm starting with the eye, and I am giving it an extra design by creating a blue trim to the eye so that they can pop out. You can start designing it any way you want. This is where you're going to get creative. This craft would be a great addition to the altars that we make for Dia de los Muertos, where we offer ofrendas to our loved ones. If you've never seen one, you might want to swing by the Chiceno City Library and check out their altar de los Días de los Muertos. Once you finish with the eyes, you can continue with the nose. Here I am choosing to continue with the same blue design on the nose. Again, you can decorate it any way you want. If you want to add sequins, you can glue those on there. With the extra pieces of felt, I cut out a flower, and here I'm going to sew it on, creating the petals with the black thread. And I think I'm going to fill the center with the black thread to give it a more defined look. Now I'm going to get a pen, or you get a pencil, to trace or outline where you want the mouth to go. I feel it makes it much easier to follow the design and not go crooked if you have an outline of where you need to embroider the mouth. So now I'm done with the mouth, and I'm liking it so far, but I feel like it's missing something. So I'm gonna do another little swirl design around the flower, and I'm gonna go ahead and embroider that, I guess in black so it can pop out. And let's see how it turns out. Once you're happy with your design, it's time to start putting it together. You will grab both pieces of the skull and you will start sewing it together using the embroidery thread. Make sure you leave a small gap open at the end in order for you to stuff the skull. Here I'm going to stuff it with cotton, or if you have any other kind of filling. You don't have to stuff it, you can actually just leave it as is, but I kind of wanted mine fluffy, so I am stuffing it with cotton. Once you finish stuffing it, you can start sewing it close, and that way you will finish with the school. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you send us pictures of your schools once you complete them through our social media. Thanks for watching.